can't reply that much, but I saw that and I was like, oh, do I reinstall? Oh, not heard of that. Right. I've just written that down. Slow burn audiobook. Wonderful. I shall. I've got 3 credits, so I shall be spending one of those now. Bloody hell! Brilliant. Slow burn box set, yeah. So I'll get that now. Ka-ching! To be fair, for the $7.99, it's probably worth it. 55 hours, I think. See, I'm still. I've got in my wish list. I've read them all already, but the Lost Regiments, William R. Fawcett, which is an awesome set of books. It's where the American Civil War get transported through like a wormhole to a random planet where they have to fight cannibal people. It's very good. It's literally taking the steam age to a primitive world to fight for the underdogs. It's very good. But no, I'll crack on with those tomorrow. Yes, those books are. I've got everything by Sanderson. Yeah, brilliant, unbelievable. Yeah, yes. Having a pocket full of different metals. That's right. Yeah. What could possibly go wrong? Oh God, yes, Julian May. Hang on, let me take them out of a bookshelf. Intervention, Maleficent Land. Those books. I grew up on those books. Absolutely fantastic. Aiken Drum was one of my favourite characters. Oh God, they're fantastic. And very anti-hero, then yeah. That's all I can say, brilliant. going to transfer people across and I'll start messing around with cameras. So we are live now. Let's do it! Oh, people are joining. Cameras are resorting. I love it. Have we got Guy tonight? Gah! Sorry. Oh, poo. I've not even got that on. Just 1 second. Sorry, I was buying books. I'm sure we'll do that. Tonight, yeah. It's not that bad. We can cope with that. Calga. Somebody's joined. Was that Jet? I know. That explains why my cameras all went too far. And that's what she said. Yes, we can go. I shall mess around while we go. That's right. No, that was last week. We went to Noltec. Yeah, just a small journey to Brushwood. But that's a nice thing. We go to Brushwood, then we can go back into the forest and find that castle type thing, where the where they were keeping all the prisoners and hopefully Janeth as well. Mm. But our most important thing at the moment is to protect this barge and its copper shipment. I can hear a song coming. Fog of the Time, yes. That's the one. Mm. Yep. Um, uh, no, it's a proper barge. It's just, yeah. Um, I'd like to approach the sailor that's spoken. I'll say, well, clearly, doesn't your captain know how to traverse this waterway? He surely has done it many times before. Well, where would you like us to be then? Hmm. Are you expecting trouble? Hmm. He'll be busy. I would have thought, but well, to be fair, no. This is the first sailor, right? He spoke to us, right? This is the first sailor I grabbed him. Was like, what, what's going on? Yeah, Jet. Would do you think it's best if you go to the front and look ahead, and maybe Dart, or just Dart, maybe Ember, and just a thought. This is purely for my safety, to be honest. But maybe if you go to the rear and watch what's coming behind us, because I'm just thinking to be safe, and maybe we can. Yes, that sounds like a plan. But while you're doing that, one thing you'll notice about Medistra is he's very nervous on this boat. He tends to be just saying things, and you can see that little bit of you feel that bit of almost panic in his voice. He's not comfortable on water, but he's like he wants to be safe here. It's crashed. No, it's crashed on the island. My boat's gone. Oh, damn you. Come back, Jack. I'm going to stand dead centre in the middle.
The brook there, just watching you as you continue to go past. Over on your right, left-hand side, in the distance, you can make out the smoke plume from where you think approximately Cooper's farm is. But at the moment, it's very, very quiet.
A smoke plume, as in from a cooking fire or from a farm on fire?
No, a cooking fire.
Okay.
Continuing downstream. You are approaching the Lost Roads, the bridge over the River Differing, where the caravans head sort of turn to come south towards Noltec. You can see the bridge ahead of you. Jet, can you give me a perception check, please?
Okay. Okay.
No would be the answer to that.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm looking into the water, see if I can see any fish.
Can everybody give me a Dex saving throw, please? And Medi, can I have one of those as well, please?
There's only enough for one, sorry.
Have what?
You missed it, Dart. Okay, your target is 12. Oh, dear.
Oh my god, I got one.
Oops.
Just to apologise, that awesome role playing by me has been missed because my audio decided to do a wobbly.
Oh dear. Is it working okay now?
It's now fine, yeah.
What's been missed? Oh, on the stream, something not working. Oh, you mean the beginning of the game?
Yeah, it was working fine, and all of a sudden it stopped.
Ah,
Okay.
right.
All of a sudden, the boat jars to a halt. Rage, you are not prone, so don't worry. I'm just adjusting things as we go along. Let's have a look. Who rolled what? Right. Jet, you are not prone.
Are we playing this game, this one, without any map?
No. Bear, just be patient, my young Padawan. Patient.
I rolled a 20, Zed.
Yeah, you did. I misread Rage's. I misread your perception check for your
Okay.
dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Well
is it
pointed
very
out.
Yeah, I thought it was very high DC for 20 minutes.
Melistra, you're not prone.
I'm not to last week.
Is that right? Probably knocked over the ball.
L'Oreala and both of you remain on your feet. Let's see what happens with Kelgar. Kelgar stays on his feet, and let's see what happens with Kurgan. Kurgan stays on his feet. Just okay. The boat comes to a very sudden, unexpected halt, and those of you not kind of expecting it, don't have great sea legs. You just kind of drop to the floor as this thing kind of stops. Jet, in front of you, you can see a huge net, quite a thick stranded net, has been run across the river and has suddenly been pulled taut. The next thing that happens is, bear with me, a hail of arrows comes slamming down onto the boat. So I'm just going to, before I get you all to roll initiative, we are going to go... Well, actually, no, because they have surprise on you all.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Why?
Because your maul of warning is only 30 feet.
Is it the right?
Yeah, they're far. Well, hold on, let me double check, because if one of them's close enough, then he doesn't get surprise on you. Let me double check. Oh, you jammy git. One of them is close enough.
Lol.
Can we hear the captain shout, "It's a trap"?
So yeah, one of them is actually close enough. Would that negate the entire ambush or just his ambush?
Just his, I would have thought.
Yeah,
They're all individuals.
just his.
Yeah, okay. All right. So we will go to initiative. Bear with me a second. Yep, so if you want to throw yourselves onto the tracker, activate the map. That was pretty instantaneous for you lot.
Yep, absolutely instantaneous for me.
Perfect.
I'm having a roll low night.
I think I've used up all my good rolls already.
We need Kurgan and we need Kelgar on the map as well. Oh shit, I think I'm joining you in bad rolling. Okay, so the guard, other than Helpful Thug 6, who can't get an ambush on anybody, will get to go first as a free action. So the buoyant veteran is going to target Jet. These whistle of arrow, well actually, twang and thwunk of heavy crossbows. A crossbow bolt. Ooh, Jet hits you. Do you want to roll? Do you have anything that you can do to deflect it?
I have gloves of missile snaring. Does that help?
That does help, yes.
Where do you get them from?
It's had him a while.
Yeah.
He's been sneaking around, stealing loot without telling me.
I'm not the one that's a thief.
I'm not the one that has something I didn't know we had.
So I can use a reaction to reduce the damage by 1d10 plus my dex modifier.
Correct, yeah.
So it's going to be 1d10 plus 4. So if I roll 1d10 plus 4.
Is that once per?
It's a reaction.
Yeah, it's a reaction. Yeah, 8.
So
Okay.
I've reduced by 8. And I think if it reduces down to 0, I can catch the missile.
Which it has done.
Okay.
So basically, you kind of just go like that and stop the bolt, almost without seeing it, as you're kind of steadying your feet as the boat is kind of settling from its sideways kind of rocking motion. You just catch the bolt and then probably drop it, because I don't know that it's much use to you.
No, I'll just drop it.
The narcissistic thug, where is he?
No, I think I'll just casually just toss it into the water.
Okay, another one shoots you from the bridge above you. Again, heavy crossbow. They're just unleashing heavy crossbows. That's going to be a cancel, isn't it?
Oh, it's come up with gloves of missile snaring.
Yeah, it will do, because he doesn't realise that it's a reaction. So I probably need to program that properly. So just hit the cross at the top and cancel.
Right. Okay. Done.
It was a critical hit as well, I'm afraid.
That's okay.
Okay, this bolt kind of slams into your shoulder. It hurts like hell. Is he? Yeah, he was on the thing. Okay. This logical veteran is going to target. He's going to target the commoner there. Targets the sailor. Because I'm a nasty bastard. Okay.
So actually, I wasn't knocked prone. I sensed the ambush, went ambush, and threw myself to the floor on purpose.
Okay.
I'm rewriting history. There's a bit of gaslighting going on here.
All right. One of the sailors screeches and falls overboard with a splash, face up in the water. Okay, he can't go because he's in range. Changeable thug. Right, so this one targets. Let's have a look. Right, targets the other sailor directly in front of L'Oreala. L'Oreala, you're not sure if he's targeting you and hits the sailor and catches the sailor, or quite what. But that sailor also. Oh no, that sailor screeches in pain, crossbow bolt sticking out of her chest. She kind of falls to the floor, sort of blood bubbling up around her mouth, but she still seems to be heavy breathing. Goes for this sailor. I'm being a bugger because I'm taking out all these sailors. But that's what they're going to do.
Which one is the captain?
The captain's the one at the back with you.
Oh.
The other sailor at the front near Jet splashes into the water with a shriek as a crossbow bolt kind of sticks out of his body. Pervasive thug. It's going to target Kurgan. Kelgar even. Kurgan's at the back of the boat with Ember.
Yeah, not Kurgan.
Misses. And this guy. You hear chanting coming from the island in the middle, and a flame of energy, blackish energy, kind of comes crashing down on top of Jet. Can you make a dex saving throw, please? I think. And you make it. you kind of throw yourself to one side as this energy blast, just kind of this sacred, or not even sacred, it's kind of anti-sacred flame washes over the deck in front of you. Okay, that's the surprise round. So we go to the top of the round. L'Oreala, you're up. Chaos explodes around you as sailors topple into the water. The boat continues to rock slightly. Another sailor, Wilhelm, near you, is screeching and bubbling blood from his mouth. And the captain's yelling, "Do something! Do something!"
I will drag Wilhelm to the ground, prone, and scream, "Get down! Get down!" to the crew.
Okay.
Does that take a standard action?
Probably not. No. That can be that you can be interacting with an object, i.e., Wilhelm, as part of your move action.
I'm sure he'll have been referred to as an object, but poor Wilhelm, having given a scream, will get pulled to the ground and be prone. Okay, with my action, let's see. Yeah, let me see. How can I tell what kind of action a spell is? Let's...
Should tell you.
Yes, I will cast up a bless. I think it's a good start. It's right at the top of the beginning of the combat for us, so I shall cast up a bless. Who shall I target? I will target Kelgar, Kurgan, and myself.
Okay, so just for the two newcomers, the door and the wall that you see in the middle of the boat doesn't exist, so just ignore that. It's an open deck, but quite heavily laden with crates and barrels and copper, etc. Sort of open top, flat top barge. Okay, you initiate bless on each of these lovely individuals.
Yeah, I'll add Medistra to that and cast it at level 2 to do so. I don't know whether the blast thing is going to work or whether it's going to give us the 21 d4 again.
It's a slightly different bless, so this might work. So was that it, or was there anybody else? Have I missed anybody? No, that's the 4 of you. Okay. As you do that, you hear from the bank, "Caster, take her alive!"
I've just moved in front of Medistra as well to give him some cover. Is it half movement to go prone?
Free
No, it's free. Then I shall crouch down and go prone. I'm figuring out how to do that. Okay.
Yep, there you go.
I'm double proned. Okay.
Okay. Anything else? No. Buoyant veteran cranks his heavy crossbow.
Can you put Wilhelm prone?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
I can put Wilhelm prone. Cranks his heavy crossbow. Shoots Jet again. Keep the caster alive.
Oh, that's good.
Well, that's a relief.
Jet, glove of missile snaring as a reaction again.
Yep. So it's going to be roll 1d10 plus 4.
$11. Wow. Nice.
Is that enough to catch it?
Again, you catch the arrow and drop it.
Right. Okay.
Or toss it into the river, as you say. Okay. He's going to move. Oops.
Why is my initiative so low, Zed? What have you done to me?
I had shit rolls for you and Kurgan, I'm afraid. Yeah, you and Kelgar. The narcissistic thug. Where's he? Oh, he's this guy. He is going to shoot at Kelgar. I think. 65 feet. He is using a heavy crossbow. So that puts you in.
Bless
I
you.
managed to get my.
Right.
I managed to get my. Well, I hope I got my microphone off in time.
You did.
Cool. All right. A bolt comes thunking towards Kelgar. 12 misses. You kind of dodge behind a crate full of ore, and the bolt just sits there quivering in it. Jet, you're up.
Can I ascertain which one is the caster that cast that bolt of energy at me?
Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Right. Okay. Let's have a look at this then. Perception. There we go. Disadvantage. The answer is possibly not.
Not quite in your line of sight or view at the moment. All you know is it came from this direction.
Well, I'm going to target the one that fired the crossbow at me.
Go for it.
Which is this guy down here.
Yes.
And then, okay, so let's put this up and let's go to. Oh, this is right. What's going on here? Okay, so we're going to do a normal attack.
19. That's
Which is a crit.
And it's come up as a crit. Nice. Roll your damage.
So I get an extra 1d8 on top.
Okay, so if you hit the crit button and then put plus 1d8 in there as well, it should roll it.
It's not coming up with a crit button. It hasn't come up with anything. Did I? I have targeted him. That's strange.
Yeah, that's weird.
There's no box to click on for the crit.
No, for some reason that didn't seem to suggest that you targeted him. Retarget.
Shall we target the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Re-attack. But we'll call it a crit. We'll call it a hit and crit damage. If roll with advantage so that we guarantee a hit.
Okay, something's not right here. Why is he not? What's going on? I'm clicking on the longbow. Okay,
Have you got arrows selected?
Hold on. Right, attack. Advantage. Right, here we go.
Alright, well you'll hit. Has it come up with a damage box again or not?
Nope, nothing.
Okay, what's going on? Okay, if you expand out, then just hit the damage button. So on your inventory,
Right.
just click on the longbow name, and it should show all the bump underneath. And then one of the things is a damage, so you should just be able to hit the damage button.
Okay, so.
And then roll with crit. Oh, is it telling you must roll an attack first?
Yeah.
Okay, try again then.
Try again then. Okay.
I don't understand what's going on. That'll hit. Now it's
trying your best to miss, aren't you, with that advantage?
No, it has come up with.
okay. So for crit, put plus 1d8. Okay, all right, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me roll a 1d8 extra.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, hang on. Roll 1d8. There we go.
Plus an extra 1. Okay.
I can re-roll that. No, I can't. I'm looking at the piercing feat.
Yeah, it's only one dice, I think.
Let's have a look. Once per turn. You can re-roll the attack damage dice, but you must keep the new roll. Does that count for this?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So let's roll 1d8 again.
3.
Oh, well, okay, that's fair enough. So that's the first attack.
That's the first attack. Second attack.
Okay.
Let's try again.
Right, actions. Let's scroll back up. Right, longbow. Right, okay, normal attack.
Misses.
Right.
Your arrow catches the foliage where the bandit seems to be half hiding in, cocking his crossbow.
Right, I'm going to use a bonus action to second wind.
Okay. Make sure you've targeted yourself.
Oh, smeg. I have. No, maybe not. Okay, I've got 12 back there. Okay.
Nice.
And that's it. I shall end my turn.
All right, Kelgar, you're up.
I'll click on there.
Okay. Sorry, I've got a child distracting me here.
Hello,
Okay,
little child.
who's gurning at the camera. Right, which one shot at me?
This one in the middle, the narcissistic.
Okay. Kelgar will stand up and hex that one. As he starts to play, I think, some Ocean Colour Scene, the Riverboat song seems appropriate.
Nice. Lovely. That skull was upside down. Don't know if you noticed that.
And with each strum, he gathers arcane energy into a pair of eldritch blasts to send his way.
Nice.
Hey, it's working.
First Eldritch Blast hits. Roll your damage. Nice. Second Eldritch Blast incoming. Hits.
Oh, nice. Wasn't expecting that.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Your Eldritch Blast streak out from your hand, well, from your guitar, slamming into the thug. It staggers backwards a little bit, to which another cry of, "Another caster! Take him!"
Kelgar continues to stand up, playing the guitar away.
We're all casters.
This is like, they're all casters. Shit.
Every non-caster gets out a box match to go, look, fire, fire.
Moves to here. He's going to go for Jet. Jet is posing a threat at the moment because he's got a bow in his hand.
Question, is the boat fully arrested?
The boat has fully arrested, yes. It has absolutely arrested.
Who arrested it?
Right, do you want me to roll the missile snaring?
Oh, well, you've already had your reaction this turn.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's all right.
It's interesting. That's turned off. Bear with me a second. Bear with me. There's normally you have. Okay, that should be. There we go. See, there you go. Now, so if you hover over, you can see what reactions and what actions you have left. Got it. Perfect. All right. Yeah, sorry, Jet. I think you'd already.
I have.
No, it would refresh at the beginning of your turn, wouldn't it? And it would be you've just gone through your turn. So no, yes, you can use a missile snaring if you wish. Or you can save it to see if something might hit you with a bit harder force. It's up to you.
Well, I wouldn't particularly know that, would I? So
No, you wouldn't. Okay, roll your Roll your damage, and if necessary, I can undo the damage that the crossbows done.
1d8 plus 4. There we go. Oh, I've done it again.
You have done it again.
I don't know. 1d8 plus 4. There we go.
It's actually 1d10 plus 4.
Nice.
Was it 1d10?
Yeah.
Oops. Oh well.
It represents the same as the monk's ability.
Ah,
You think you get your level bonus on it with a monk, though?
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I've undone the damage, but you catch the crossbow bolt and just trying to toss it into the river, laughing or smirking. Ember, you're up.
Right. I presume I can't get off the boat.
You can get off the boat. You're swimming, but you can get off the boat.
That half movement, I can't remember.
You don't have a swim speed, so let's have a look.
I think you're right, Guy. I think it's difficult terrain.
You swim at half speed, correct?
Yeah. I mean, you could stab the bastard next to me.
Well, that's the captain.
Yeah.
Don't stab the bastard next to me.
It's our ship now.
Okay. Let's see.
I couldn't find a barge model anywhere. It was doing my head in.
I found a couple of barges for you last time we came across a boat.
Yeah, you did.
I'm gonna target this one over here. By the way, I am stealthed at the moment.
Okay, you are stealthed and crouched down behind the gunwale of the boat.
And I'm shooting at him. Oh dear, where is it? Oh, yes, here it is. Yeah.
Hit, roll your damage.
Oh.
Love your sneak attack. There you go.
That's a really bad roll.
That was a bad roll, but yeah, you go. Okay. Arrow slams into the. He kind of. He yells in pain and that. I see you, little one. You're mine.
I shout back, that's if you can hit me. And with see me, and with that, I will duck down behind some barrels and stealth.
Okay. Roll your stealth check, please.
Ah, that's why you're all prone.
Huh? No, because some of them fell over because there's a net across the front of the bow when you stop the boat.
Yes, some of us chose to be prone.
Some of them fell over, and some of them decided, oh, I want to get prone.
Rage, you're up.
Okay.
Not literally, you're down.
Yeah, I will stand up.
Stand up from prone.
And I will hold up my hammer in one hand, my maul in one hand, pull out the javelin of lightning in the other, and I will launch it. It's probably the best group I can get. I can get two there, so javelin of lightning at the one at the back.
Go on.
If you get these two here, you'll hit both of them.
Disadvantage though, right? Or is it 60 foot with the javelin?
Did that attack one?
No, you didn't target it.
I didn't think I was attacking it actually.
Don't you have to put like that template down or something?
Let me have a look at the. It's 30 feet with the finger, so it would be disadvantage on the one at the back.
Yeah.
So let's roll that again.
Why is it disadvantage, Sorrento?
It's not long range, it's long range.
Long range with javelin.
Gotcha.
Okay. Are you triggering the javelin effect? Because for some
Yes.
reason it's not.
It's not pulling it up for some reason. I don't know why. didn't actually come up with, the template.
Are you using it on your main page, your actions page,
No, I'm using it on my character sheet.
on your inventory?
Yes.
Weird. You sure you don't want to put it there and just get like all the party?
Absolutely. I'd rather go for the right through this guy at the front and right through to the guy behind him. Thank you very much.
Like that then?
Yes, please. So did the 15 hit the guy at the back?
No, it didn't.
It didn't. That's all right.
No.
We'll just give him the javelin damage then.
The good news.
Roll the damage. It's not coming up the damage properly.
I do love the template there. That looks really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, 23 points of damage. It's dexterity-based saving throw, I believe.
I believe so, yeah.
Dexterity 13, so he's going to take the full 23. He shrieks in pain as the lightning washes over him.
Actually, that 23 was wrong. Let me
Right.
roll that again, because it's done the whole thing instead of the. Let me just do that again.
Well, it's 19 damage, isn't it?
Did I roll a 1? Ah, right, okay. 19 damage then.
Okay. Hang on. I can't remember how many hit points he had left. There we go. Right. The one at the back, the bastard at the back. He makes it, so he takes half damage. So he's going to take 9, isn't he? Okay. Done. Anything else?
Yep, absolutely. I'm going to then run 10 feet to the edge of the boat.
Yeah.
And then jump to the shoreline. I've got 20 feet of movement left because I have 20 foot to stand up.
Okay.
Which will put me just on the shore, and then I will rage.
Okay. Move yourself then. Your strength is 18, right?
16. So I can
16.
I can jump 16 feet. So
Yeah.
I'll actually jump to. No, I can only do 10 feet of the jump. So I'll actually just do enough to land.
All right. No problem.
And then I will rage.
Rage. All right. End your turn if you're done. And delete any template. It might not ask you because I put it down.
Yeah, it's not asking me.
Yeah, it's because I put it down.
Looks pretty though.
It does look pretty, doesn't it?
Hypnotic.
There you go. Okay, next up, the helpful thug.
Is he not calling me a caster?
No. Comes round the cliff and engages you in melee because he's a nutter with a mace.
About to say, poor man.
First attack because he has multi-attack. 21 will hit.
It will.
You are hit for what would be 3 points of damage in total after we half it. Second attack coming in is a miss. Okay. He moves to there. Target the captain. Because I don't think there's any way he's going to see.
Didn't they all go prone?
No. He stayed on his feet. I mean, he's used to the boat rocking about, so he stayed on his feet. So
No, but I did shout at them to get down.
She did shout to say everyone.
Oh, okay. Bottom of the round. Yeah, he was probably prone. All right. In which case, he's not invisible. In which case, and that one will be prone as well. It will go for Kurgan.
No, he won't.
Yeah, he will.
So have you got music playing? Because I can't hear anything at the moment.
It wasn't going to get some resetting.
Should do. 1 second. I'll get it going in a second.
Oh, it's shot turfy.
Yeah.
That isn't good.
No, I didn't mean to do that.
Kurgan's dead?
No.
He's just less
You'll-
vocal than normal.
You'll die way before me, Ember.
No, it won't. So I'm not letting anybody do it.
There you go. Is that working now?
Yeah.
Cool. There we go. Well spotted. Okay. It's actually, yeah. It's noticeable when it stops playing.
No, my I don't get any music because Google keeps resetting the volume on my system, and I don't know why to 0. And I noticed that there wasn't any this time.
There you go. All right, that's him with his action. So next up is Medistra.
Seeing this sailor fall to the floor next to him, Medistra's going to go, ah! And claws way up the legs of Kelgar here. He's going to quickly look around at what's going on and see his friends in disarray.
And cast Arms of Hadar.
He cast Arms of Hadar. No.
Just waiting for that.
Oh, so tempting. And see this chappie down here on the beach, and it's the first person he focused on, and he's going to go, Celeste's Voodoo! Like that, and just shoot it panically at this guy.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast, here we go.
No worries.
That might have been a bit loud, sorry.
No, that's fine. 25 hits the veteran. Roll your damage. Okay. 6 points of damage. Okay. Hits the veteran. He staggers a little bit.
Can you shoot?
There we go
things
again.
prone?
Another caster.
Yeah, and another one coming towards him.
Yeah, you can shoot somebody that's prone. You just do so with disadvantage.
Ah.
I guess you stood up, right?
I clawed my way up.
Yeah, you did
Kelgar's
that.
like, yeah.
I remember you saying that. Okay. Your 2 Eldritch Blasts streak across the water, hitting the bandit.
And that's it for me.
Okay.
More of a panicky looking around everywhere furtively, and end my turn.
We go to the perverse thug who targets Rage and shoots him with a crossbow. Put the fighters down! Quickly! The bolt misses. The persuasive thug. Moves to the ridge line. Kelgar shoots you with a heavy crossbow. Misses. Kurgan
Kelgar carries on playing.
standing there like a trooper, playing.
Right. So Kurgan, having woken up from a nice nap in the middle of things, which is totally the reason why he's late to everything, he's going to look around and see what's happening and say, looking for spellcasters, are we? And he's going to cast Fireball.
Here's a caster.
It's a caster. Straight to the face.
I'm a caster.
A twisted fire caster.
I twisted. Let me see if I can help you finding casters.
Holy shit!
Jesus.
Let's go with that.
It's big
Roll
as
the
the sun.
damage.
Oh, what happened? That was Bless, right?
There was,
Just
yeah.
land in the water and go.
And that's just your damage. You roll 8d6s.
Okay, well that'll do. I'll keep with that.
All right. Well, interestingly, so what happens here? Fuck me. All right.
Wow.
They all failed.
Fantastic.
They all failed.
You say that as if it's a problem, Zed.
Well, it is. He's dead.
right.
He is dead.
Yeah, 2 of them down. I wanted to get that tiny priest.
Is this where they say, keep all the casters apart from that one?
Yeah. From the other bank, there's another caster. It's a good haul, this one.
Come and get me.
Anything
I
else,
wish there was
Kurgan?
something I could do to take out that tiny priest who's going after me, but I can't I haven't got any bonus actions that will do anything, I don't think.
Tiny priest.
No, so I think what Kurgan's going to do is he's going to let off this fantastic fireball, and then he's just going to very quietly disappear down behind a barrel like that.
Hide behind Ember.
Yeah, hide behind. Yeah, just run over, grab Ember, and pull her up above the gunwale and go, here she is.
No one can see me.
Nobody
I'm just
can
going to
see
crouch
you.
down behind the barrel to get some cover.
All right, tiny priest. Tiny priest is not happy.
Good.
Tiny priest is not best pleased.
I'm looking at you, tiny priest. From behind my barrel.
He's like a tiny priest. I mean, if he was yeah. Tiny priest. Who's up and about? Okay.
Zed, just to be clear, if I want to be in full cover or something like that, would I have to go prone?
Yeah, you'd have to go down prone.
Can you put me prone? Oh, I can do that actually.
Yeah, I can do that. It's fine. There you go.
Thank you.
You just did it, and then undid it again.
I know. Tired tonight. 5, 10. What is the tiny priest going to do? Tiny priest. He is going to move to here. He's then going to point, I think, at Rage and utter the words of magic.
Please don't kill me.
Can you make
Caster, get him!
a wisdom saving throw, please, Rage?
I can certainly
no.
try. This isn't going to be good, though. Nope.
You are held as whole person grabs you, so you're paralyzed. Oh! Do you do so with advantage due to rage?
I think that's berserk, isn't it? If you're a berserker.
Oh, is it a berserker that gets
I
it?
think so. Let me just check.
You're a berserker, though, aren't you?
No.
Wait, there's another class called a berserker?
There's another, subclass.
There's also a song.
No.
Okay. You are held, unfortunately. Paralyzed. You feel your muscles all kind of contract and your body just not wanting to move. That's him done. Doriela!
Would I have noticed that spell effect on Kurgan? On Rage, sorry.
Give me a perception check with disadvantage. Because you're currently prone, so I'm not sure you would. But let's give you a perception
That's
check.
why I'm asking.
Yeah. Target, we'll make it simple. Target is 12. Yes, you did. You didn't see it. You heard it more than saw it. Turning your head, you notice that there is a half-plate shield-wearing individual who's just finished brandishing something towards Rage.
Okay. I would like to stand up, which I can do, so I can take myself off prone. It's half movement, yes?
Correct, yeah.
We'll move around Medistra. I don't think I can actually help with the paralysis, but what I can do is I can twin cast a guiding bolt at the helpful thug and the is it tiny priest?
Tiny priest, yeah.
The tiny priest, yeah.
Target both then, cast guiding bolt.
Let's see if I can do this.
What?
I
You'd
presume that's normal.
roll for both separately, wouldn't you?
Oh, I don't know.
It's fine. We'll just keep it as it is. Okay. The tiny priest collapses in a heap, dead.
Excellent. I'll take that. Fantastic.
I think normally you'd have to roll separately for each, but it's fine.
It's whole person concentration.
Whole person's concentration, so that will drop.
Yep. Okie dokie.
Sweet.
And as a bonus action, I can't because I've just cast Guiding Bolt, so I can't do that as well. No, I think that's probably the end of my turn.
Jet, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to target this one over here.
Okay.
And then we are going to use that, which is a crit. So
Roll your damage.
roll the damage,
So 7.
and then I should have added an extra, shouldn't I? So it's roll the 8. There's an extra.
You're going to keep the 6.
I'll keep the 6. So then my second, is the guy still standing? Yeah.
He's still standing, yep.
Okay, second attack.
Oops, I've just given him 1700 hit points.
He's going to be a miss, I would have thought with that.
Feels like a mistake.
11 does
Give me
miss,
a long
yes.
fight.
And then
It would.
yeah, why not? I'll use the action surge.
Oh, action surge.
Click on that. Use that. So then I am still targeted, aren't I? Yeah, I am. Okay. So I have another attack on that guy again. Oh dear. Yeah.
Misses.
And then the last attack.
Hits, roll your damage.
Action Surge is amazing.
Right.
Right, I'm going to re-roll that one.
Maybe I need to dual cast
Yep,
action surge.
I took it already.
Dart, we can hear you.
So I'll take
Oh.
the 6 instead. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
Yep. So I'll end my turn. No, I'll do what I keep forgetting to do, and that is use my movement to drop down and hide behind the barrels.
Okay.
So I'll end my turn, and then I'll go prone, which I think is that one.
I so missed the text message that the wife sent me 45 minutes ago.
Oops.
Fine. She'll just think I'm ignoring her and have a moan at me when she gets home. Okay.
Order dinner.
No, it was, is this any good? No. Just a handheld steamer she wants to buy. All right. Calgar, you're up.
Okay. Right. Carrying on his music playing, he's going to look at the rather singed one which Kurgan's fireball has left on the bridge there and sort of throw some more Eldritch energy his way, but not before transferring his hex onto him. First one.
It was nearly a 1.
Hit, roll your damage. He drops.
Oh, okay. In which case, I guess I shall follow up with the one that Jet's been shooting.
Hits.
And
Nice. Some good rolling coming out tonight. Wow.
double kill.
He drops 2. All right. Anything else?
Kelgar accentuates that attack and double kill with a one overhead shrum.
Nice.
The next person on the bridge.
Ember, you're up.
Ah, okay. Ember turns to Kurgan and says, "Are you okay?" Looking across from the barrels.
I mean, there's things to kill. Of course I'm alright.
I mean, did it hurt you when it shot you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I
With
get
that,
shot. I haven't got shot.
with that,
I haven't
I
got a
turn
shot.
around and jump off the boat.
Off the boat.
Yeah,
Okay, go for it.
but I'm gonna go here. Is that land there?
That is land, yeah.
So, if I jump there,
Except you, right, so you need to be able to move 10 feet and take a running jump, and that will get you 8 feet, so you'll land in the water, unfortunately, because your strength is not that good. If you try and do it without the run, you're going to go 4 feet and go about here.
can't I use my acrobatics to run across this log?
The log's submerged underwater.
Okay.
You can, I think, theoretically use athletics to try and jump further, but the DC is equal to the distance with a running jump, I think.
Is it?
Huh?
Let's have a look.
I think it's an optional rule, so
Optional or house?
optional, I think. Could be wrong.
You use athletics to jump over obstacles.
It's not really an obstacle, is it?
Yeah.
Maybe a house then.
So if I do land in the water, what happens? So it's just half movement.
Just half movement.
And drowning.
I can swim.
Well, I mean, drowning is a thing. You can hold your breath for minutes equal to your constitution bonus.
Yeah, but I'll be swimming the way, wouldn't I? I wouldn't just sink. Oh, I suppose I would with all this equipment.
You would probably sink with the equipment, but you've got enough. You're not going to drown immediately, put it this way.
Alright, then I don't jump off the boat. I
No,
just shoot.
jump off the boat if you wish.
No, I
It's
was trying to swim to the shore and get close to him.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
But can't do that. Okay. Bollocks.
It hits anyway.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's still going. He's still alive.
Balls. Alright. Well, I'll stay put.
Okay. The bridge.
Okay, I will turn around to this dickhead that had a go at me.
You have advantage on your first attack.
Oh, do I? Oh,
It's got
oh dear.
it's got which bolt on him? Guiding bolt.
Yeah, column A, column B.
He's even swinging harder.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Look at that, critical.
oh dear.
That's
Oops.
Bye bye, thug.
Was
We're not
Rage
keep
trying
these
to
guys alive,
take him
are we?
alive or
Was
something?
trying to take him alive.
No, we need him.
Auto crit.
Not that much.
Got that. That was 49 points of damage.
Gravy is back on the menu.
I'm going to guess you
Okay.
hit him over to the next horizon or something.
There is.
Probably just squished in
and
the ground.
I will move. Where can I move to? Is this class as difficult terrain? This whole thing to get up to the bridge?
Yeah, because you're climbing up kind of ridges in the stone in the rocks. Yeah.
So if I move along the edge,
So you'd be able to get up to you'd be able to get up there, but you'd still need difficult terrain to get up to the top of here.
oh, that's fine. 25 feet to there. 10 feet of movement to get up to the top.
Yep.
And 5 feet to move to there. I can't do the follow up because it has to be melee, but I can do my second attack, which will just be a normal attack with a javelin.
Okay. I'm going to say at disadvantage, right? Looking at what's left.
Yeah, that's a disadvantage. And then I will. Yeah, that's me done.
Okay. Changeable thug. He yells, "Let's get out of here!" And then he shoots Ember first.
Pardon, excuse me.
Nothing.
Ember, do you have anything you can do as a reaction?
Yeah, I can use my uncanny dodge.
You can use your uncanny dodge. Okay. So hold on 1 second. Let me just undo that and apply half. There we go. And then he legs it. To there.
I stood
Medistra.
up and took the full damage, so you didn't get shot, Curran, and you laugh at me.
Medistra. It's very
Seeing-
unusual to get Ember hit.
Yeah, getting a little bit of confidence from seeing his comrades take down these enemies. He's going to take a look at this guy here, and again he's going to do Celestian Spiritu and cast his Hellish Rebuke twice.
Eldritch Blast incoming. First one's going to hit. Roll your damage. 10 points of damage. Second attack. Will hit.
Not great for them, is it?
It's not, is it?
It's not a good day.
It's not a good day at all. All right. He's still standing. Staggers under the blows.
I'm fine. More confident. I shall just end my turn there with a smug smile.
Okay. Okay. He also goes. All right. He's going to shoot you back, Medistra. And then he's going to start running.
No.
Misses.
Can I do a Hellish Rebuke on him?
Yeah.
It'll be my free one, hopefully. So here we go. Was it the one to the left that did it?
I think it might have to damage you, Midi. For
Does it have to damage? Does it have to damage?
Oh, damage you. Yeah, sorry, ignore that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you
Sorry,
get
Drain on Parade.
No.
15, 20, 25. And he's run to there. Kurgan, you're up.
Kurgan is up and he doesn't like the fact people are running away from him.
It does seem that people are starting to run.
So, okay, I'm going to have to stand up, which is 15. It's half movement, right, to get up from prone?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so we've got 5, 10, 15.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to look at the three of them and just shout out, "I thought you guys were coming for me." And I'm going to cast Scorching Ray.
Okay.
So let's start with this one first.
They were coming for you. They're now running away like scared
Yeah,
chickens.
Whoa! Oh, the D4!
Oh, here we go.
Mega Bless is at it again.
All right, let me disable Mega Bless. There you go.
Okay, so what do you want me to do?
1d20 plus 4 plus 3. So re-roll your attack, but plus 1d4.
So, hang on. Say again, what do you want me to do?
Re-roll your attack. Hold on. Right, what did you roll?
1d20 plus...
13 plus 7, 20 plus 1 is 21. Okay, you'll hit. Roll your damage.
Oh, fuck, I've got to look what damage is. Hang on. Yeah. On hit,
2d6.
2d6 fire damage.
Correct.
Oh, that's 3 balls. Take the lowest one off.
I'll take the first 2. So
Take the lowest one.
nice try. 7 points
go
of
over it.
damage.
Okay.
This one, yeah?
Yeah. Is he still
Okay.
standing?
No, he's dead.
Oh, good. So the second one is going to target the other dude. So what am I doing for this one then?
Attack with the spell, but don't consume a spell slot.
Okay. With all of the dice. Oh, no. Oh, that's not great. Oh, yeah, it hits. Schlunk. How's he looking?
Yeah.
Sorry, things in damage do.
Is he still standing?
Yeah. Just bear with me a second. How much damage did you do?
7.
Yes, he is still standing.
Okay, then the last ray is going on him as well then. 'Cause
Okay. Oh, yeah, it was the ray, wasn't it? Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
there we go.
You'll be glad to know then, because the second ray,
Oh, there you go.
because of the way the system works, it rolls wild magic for each time you use the spell, rather than. And you did actually fail on the second one, but it doesn't count because you didn't fail on the first one. So
Okay, so it's the first one that's going to count for me going forward.
correct, yeah.
By the way, I haven't tried targeting 3 things at the same time. Should I try that at some point?
The problem with that, as we just found out, is it rolls the same attack.
Yeah, I just had that issue. So.
Okay, all right. And then I think that is going to be me.
Okay.
Well, that was no fun. They didn't come for me.
L'Oreal, you're up. There appears to be one left. With a very panicked look on his face.
I'll move towards
Can we?
the front of the boat, and I will shout a command at him.
Are you two going to have a Titanic moment?
Yes. I'm Big Spoon, so. Yeah, let's see if I can figure this out. Yeah, cast spell. And I will command him to grovel.
Yes, you will.
DC 15 wisdom saving throw. Well, this guy here, you're going to command to grovel.
And paint you like he paints those Noltec women.
And he grovels.
I will shout. And I'll shout, capture him! Before Rage tries to knock his head off in a second. So.
I want to question the fuck out of him and see
exactly.
who's asking for casters.
Exactly. We need to find out where these bastards are.
Okay. Only lasts for 1 round, right?
On his turn, he falls to the floor and ends his turn, basically.
Yeah, okay. Calgar, you're up.
Oh.
Okay. Also moving up as well to triple Titanic this.
Triple Titanic, wow.
Interestingly, this whole time he's not been on the combat tracker, so he's on the tracker now.
And in order to double down on this capturing, Kelgar is going to change tunes to a bit of Nickelback and How You Remind Me in order to elicit, hopefully, some hideous laughter.
He throws himself off the bridge. We played Nickelback.
Yes, we had one shot.
DC 14. Wisdom saving throw.
Much though it pains me to say it, How You Remind Me is not a terrible song.
It's actually alright, I like it, yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it's a good song.
I don't mind
Guilty
Nickelback,
pleasure
to be honest with you. I don't mind Nickelback, to be honest with you.
You realise this is all being broadcast and recorded, right?
Absolutely. I will. I also like
It's
death
a
metal,
Yorkshire
so-
thing.
He makes the saving throw.
God damn it. Never mind.
I had one of my work colleagues.
He also
today-
likes Nickelback. So.
Yeah, I had one of my work colleagues today tell me that Fleur Jensen was not very attractive.
Who?
Fleur Jensen.
Hang on, am I going to sound really old now? Who the fuck is
Oh,
that?
Nightwish.
Oh, right. Okay.
The current female lead for Nightwish.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. And he likes Daft Punk, so I had an argument about Daft Punk and versus
Should-
Daft.
Should
That's
just
his method.
switch.
What's wrong
Yeah.
with Daft Punk?
It's not my
I like-
kind of music.
I like
Name?
Don't
Daft
exist
Punk.
anymore.
I like Daft Punk as well.
Ember, you're up.
Fairly
Well,
eclectic taste.
Apparently, they've got a new 25th anniversary album coming out, haven't they? Called Homework.
Daft Punk.
Yeah.
It was
But they split
unclear.
up.
They split up last year, and this year they suddenly started posting a whole bunch of updates. But I thought it was just like, it's our birthday, so we'll.
No, they got a tax bill.
Probably.
Yes.
Ember, you're up.
They played
like-
a gig recently without their helmets. First time in years.
Okay.
I really like their music for the Tron Legacy, the film. They did.
Yeah, that's a great
Yeah.
album.
But I like at the moment Five Finger Death Punch.
Oh yeah, I'm listening to Five Finger Death Punch at the moment.
Alright, I'm up for movement. Okie dokie. Everyone's run off. So only one left.
Up here, so, and he's currently.
He's currently growling.
Well, he's about to
He's
grovel.
about to.
And you will have heard somebody shout, "We need him alive!"
Oh, I want him alive.
Rage goes over there, goes to do a
I'm gonna handcuff you. I've
knockout
broken your
blow
wrist.
next week.
I'll knock him out.
I'll try.
Into the
I'll
ground.
knock him out. Oh yeah, I'll knock him out. Good. Yeah, okay.
Out of
Uh,
this park.
Oop, that's the wrong movement thing.
We're never going to find out who's trying to fucking take casters.
I'll move here. And fire a rubber bullet. How do I shoot him without killing him?
You have to say to your crossbow, "Set ammo to stun."
Okay, I'll shoot him in the leg or something.
You need there is a skill for that, isn't there?
Yeah, it's
feet.
pull blow or something, or
Basically,
it's an
if
armed
you
weapon.
if you're killing him, you basically say it's non-lethal.
Ah, okay.
Can you do it with a crossbow though?
You
I
can
want
do
to
it with-
non-lethal.
No,
you can do it with
fireball
a spell.
tap him.
Really? Gosh.
I think you can only do it with melee, actually.
I thought it was only melee. Just like a pull blow, isn't it?
I'm using a
Yeah.
bow, not a crossbow.
You won't be able
Okay, and you can just get him with an arrow to the knee. His days of
arrow
adventure will be
to
over.
me.
No! But we'll hear about it forever.
I'll hit, roll your damage.
Does it automatically come up as throwing or not throwing the roll? Because if I miss that other thing doesn't come up with the damage, does it?
No, correct.
Right, okay.
You never get asked for damage if you miss, so you always
Okay.
know that whether you've hit or miss.
Okay.
Sneak attack? Are you doing sneak attack or not?
Yeah. Well, actually, he can see me, can't he?
He can see you, so yeah, sneak attack won't count.
Whoops. I don't think I was actually in range for
You're also,
hideous
you're,
laughter.
you're also at a disadvantage because he's prone.
He's not prone yet.
Is he
Yeah,
not?
he's not.
No,
No, on his
because-
turn.
Goes on in
okay.
his turn. I've marked him as prone, so I don't forget.
Okay. That's it. I'm done.
Okay. Rage, you're up. Are you going to lope over
Why
there?
does sneak attack roll twice?
Don't know.
Go over, and I will rest
Sit on
my.
him.
Is he? It's not. He's actually stood up, isn't he?
He's
Yes.
stood up. Yeah.
So I can't do what I was going to do. So I'm just going to.
Hit him.
Just
Yeah.
then knock him out.
No, you can
You're
grab him,
raging
right?
as well. You're
Actually,
raging as
You can grab
you're
him.
Yeah.
raging as well.
I'm raging. So
It's
what
berserker.
I will do is, rather than move there at 35, I'll move there at 40 feet,
Okay.
and I will attempt to push him, shove him, which will knock him onto the sand over there.
Or the next town.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be an athletics check at advantage because I'm raging.
Yep. And it's opposed by his strength, right?
Against his athletics or acrobatics, whichever's higher, I think.
Well, is that how far you're going to push him?
Ooh.
All right. You knock him 5 feet.
In a freak, a freak fall, he lands on his head, snaps his neck, and dies.
20 feet down.
It's 5 feet or prone, isn't it? So if I knock him prone instead, and then just rest my maul head on his chest and say, stay.
Okay. Thugs go.
Well, he's now groveling.
So he was prone. Rage told him to stay. He tries to stand up and grovel. Rage smashes him into next week.
Well, he will start groveling, right? Because that's what you've commanded him to do. He's already dropped. He's going to start groveling, and sure enough, he starts to grovel at your feet, Rage.
Because you're that scary.
Well, clearly.
You saw what you did to the other guy.
Yeah, I've still got the other guy's spleen on the end of my maul.
Bits of skull still embedded in the head. Okay, he will surrender. And on that note, we'll take a 10-minute break.
Sounds like a wine break to me. Perfect.
I was just going to say, just need a top up now.
Ten minutes.
Just killed him because I think.
Privyet. Yes, already, yes. Privyet меня зовут Medivac. Hello, my name is Medivac. Nobody can hear what you're saying, but they can hear what I'm saying. Yeah.
So
And
Parkinson's,
we're
you
live.
get dementia from it.
Yeah.
I personally, and we are live, but I personally think he's got a terminal illness and he wants to just make a name for himself before he goes.
That's what I was thinking earlier.
Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. Go out with a bang.
Exactly.
His legacy is to get the Soviet Union back together. Wouldn't
Yeah.
surprise me. But you can't rule out just being batshit crazy.
Yeah.
Can't be outdone by Hitler.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Although Hitler started off by annexing a country next door to them and invading and saying, no, we weren't going to
There are
invade.
certain parallels, yes.
Except he's accused the Ukrainians of being Nazis, hasn't he?
And
Yeah.
and genocide and all sorts.
Isn't the president a Jew, though? So
The president is a
Yes,
Jew.
yes, he is.
That's the point.
How that works, that's a cunning disguise. It really is.
Fooled you.
All right, enough of that. Let's try and keep it upbeat, even though we're killing things in game. So, the guy, although I've killed him, I'll unkill him for you. He lays there whimpering. Okay, looks up at Jet. Don't kill me! Don't kill me!
that's not Jet.
Rage, even.
I message him. Said,
Yes.
cast message.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yep.
I'm just going to message him. You have exactly 10 seconds to tell us who is looking for casters, or my friend is going to squash you like a pancake.
Are there limits to how many words you can have in a message?
Yes, it was exactly that many.
Right, okay. You've been working on that for the last 5 minutes, haven't you? Okay. I don't know who it is. I just know Rajfras sends us out to catch them. We take them back to the old keep in the forest, and then they go down into the dungeons, and that's all I know. I don't know where they go from there.
The old keep in the forest. Where's this old keep in the forest? It's cantrip, by the way, so I'm just gonna.
Well,
While I'm making my way over there, fuck it. Okay, just.
Okay.
We do
Can I
know
do
where the
that,
ski
Zed?
is.
You jump off the boat, you wade through the water, get yourself wet. It's quite deep there, so you
Can I
swim through the
try
water.
and get this? Use my sleight of hand to try and get this net off the boat.
You will need to go to the bank, one side or the other, and physically
Yes,
chop it down because it's quite thick.
Oh, Rage!
Um,
You need an axe.
Think of it as it's like fishing net, right? So it's probably that kind of thickness. It's thick enough to hold the barge in place. The barge is kind of pushing against it and it's bowing, so it's probably quite easy to cut through now. But
I got a crowbar.
crowbar's not going to do it.
I got a hammer.
Hammer's not going to do it.
Well, once this guy's sort of like under like control, I'll go down to the edge and.
Oh, he's very under control. There's a
Right.
bit of a wet puddle under his back half of his body.
We haven't even started.
I'll pick up the javelin here. I'll pick up my other
Zed,
javelin
your
from over there.
Camera's moved.
Oh, yeah, that's the cat.
And then I will go down with my greatsword and slash through the edge where it's tied to this tree.
Oh, I thought it was better to say slashes through the head of the captive.
Okay.
Right before you do that,
Can we bind him first, Ray?
I'm going to shout out, don't do it, otherwise we'll leave you all behind.
Just put the anchor down.
Captain comes up. I can do that.
I've tended to Wilhelm's leg.
Can we bind the fucker before everybody runs away from him?
Okay. Wilhelm is back up and
I
doing
got
okay.
some rope.
Off you go then. Have you not got
I've got
rope?
rope as well.
Well, tie him up then.
Bind, Zed. Bind.
Yeah, you bind him. No problem.
He's bound.
He's bound. Are you gagging him?
No, I want the fucker to talk.
BDSM?
I make sure the bounds are very
That's
tight.
if he doesn't cooperate.
Okay. Okay. It's that way, about 2 miles into the woods.
And what do we find when we get there?
Ranch first.
Ranch sauce?
No, what's his name? Hold on. You will find Ranch Fuss.
Ranch fuss. And
Yeah.
he's the dude that's looking for casters.
Well, he's the one that's paying us to bring him in.
Oh, I think I need to have words with him.
Okay.
How do we get in?
How much is he paying you?
Not enough. Not enough to go after you guys.
Yeah.
We were just told to stop anybody coming down river.
What? They're not even interested in the copper.
No, we want spell chuckers.
How many forces are there waiting at the tower?
Yeah, how many numbers?
A
Give me
dozen?
numbers, you
A
miserable
dozen?
fucker. A dozen what?
People.
What
Dogs.
kind of people?
Well,
Are they as shitty at fighting as you?
they're like me.
So shitty at fighting?
Don't you have orcs with you as well?
There's the orcs, yeah. And there's the small halfling children.
Wait, what?
What?
Kelgar's little boy's coming again. Small halfling child.
Oh.
All part of the axis of evil.
Go to sleep.
He's not going to sleep for a while,
He's
is he?
not going to sleep.
No. No. Oh, come on,
Is it
Kat.
half term next week?
This week.
Half term last week for my boys.
This week's
This
mine.
week, yeah.
What else should we expect if we go to the tower?
The old green dragon.
A few more words, please.
Is that a pub?
Right.
It better have been, hadn't it? Right, hold on. All right, this is what he's going to tell you. So, he says, I'm just trying to find my notes. 1 second. 1 second. There they are. Get the right side of the notes. You haven't really found the old green dragon, so don't worry about it. Okay, so
That
what
one
he's
flying around south of us.
No, that was a big red dragon. That was
You
in-
told us we didn't know what colour it was.
Yeah, you don't
We
know.
do
what-
now.
We do know, yeah.
You know
We
it's
do
red.
now.
Okay.
Make a
It's going to be
note.
one of those cunning
So-
ones that wears a coat, though. So we don't know what colour it is
Yeah.
underneath.
Yeah, he's called Joseph, and he's
It was-
his
He wears a
colour
many-coloured
was- So it explains that there are, let's have a look, 2, 4, 5, 7. There are probably 7 to 10 guards at any one time patrolling the courtyard and the vicinity of the old castle.
That sounds like breakfast.
In addition to that, they have half a dozen trained war dogs.
Mutt. Because I'm coming to this evening late, how far did we get down the river before this happened?
You got to the to the
The bridge.
Yeah, the
bridge.
bridge of the road going over the.
Going to Noltec.
So if I go to the campaign map, one sec.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in the
where,
right
are we
place.
going to Brushwood with this lot? I can't remember.
We are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brushwood, yeah.
So you're literally about there, just on
Haven't
the
gone anywhere.
So it's a bridge we came over to get to Noltec, wasn't it?
correct. Yes.
Yeah, that's the one going north-south.
So
Um,
when we're talking about the keep's going to be round about here, isn't it?
correct.
A little bit closer,
I thought it
actually.
was down here.
Hang on, that's not the first time we've heard about this keep in these woods,
That's
right?
trippy.
Correct. That is not the first time.
No, we were
Yeah.
going to go to the keep after we.
Times now. We're going to have to go there after Brushwood at least.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing was, the idea was we were going to go to the keep first, and we said no, let's go to Noltec, clear a few things there, and then do this run, and then double back down again.
Yeah,
Bad
Brush
choice.
wasn't it, through the
Yeah, through
Forest.
Brushwood and Forest. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
So
we're gonna
there's
carry on down to
there's a
Brushwood.
bunch. Yeah, there's a bunch of guards. He said that they're overseen by. He says a couple of mean bastards. One called Balrat, one called Wilmers.
Ballarat and Wilmers. Hmm.
And he said they have a they have a servant called Hadrus that they treat badly.
Where can we find this Hadrus?
Is there anybody? Is there anybody called Janelith, one of the captives? Do you know?
Good call.
Lena.
Gillette, yeah.
He shakes his. He says, "I don't know. It's not a name I'm familiar with, unfortunately."
Yeah, but he wouldn't necessarily know everybody.
I've also
around.
got in my notes there's a missing cleric from the Temple of Thor.
Correct.
Yes.
Too many fucking side quests, Ed.
No.
No, we're pretty close here. We condensed them down to this pinpoint
Yeah, but
here.
these side quests are the ones that always point you in the direction of being in exactly the same place.
Right, this tower, this wood, this thing that we haven't gone into. Right, so we've got to finish the boat trip. Deliver
Is this
the
a
ore.
run-down castle, or is it actually a real keep?
Run.
It's a run. Are you asking him that?
Yeah,
It's a rundown keep.
like Kermorg.
Still formidable even.
It could be formidable as well.
Yes.
So I reckon we head down to Brushwood, finish delivery, then head in.
Yeah. Well,
Wait, weren't we supposed to be going to see some guy in a keep to tell them to?
Yes, but we can do it
later.
Guards?
Yeah.
Oh,
We finished the copper quest because we promised we would do that. That's part of our contract. And then we head south to this keep and we eradicate these people.
Oh, eradicate, that's an understatement.
doesn't someone need to heal Jet?
I'm okay.
I say Jet's quite perky, I think. He's Mr. Ninja Arrow Catcher.
Oh, it's only me that... Wait, is it only me that took damage?
No, I think so.
I took some damage.
Yeah, I took a bit. Jet, your
Well, you always take
microphone's
damage, right?
in another room.
Is it?
Yeah.
What? Why have you got an arrow?
You got shot.
Has he taken
I
to his knee yet?
pretend to be you. It's my Game of Thrones arrow. I won this. Tower of London playing Game of Thrones.
You won it by doing what?
Game of Thronesing.
Archery.
So how about we head back on the boat? What do we do with this dude? Do we take him with us? Do we chuck him overboard? I'm all for booting him off the bridge, tied up into the river.
We should take him back to Brushwood. The authorities can deal with him.
I agree, because at least in that way we have somebody who can collaborate what's happened.
I'm not.
And somebody to hold. No, we won't feed him. But I'm not going to kill him cold-bloodedly.
Or you can just stick him in the boat and tie him up.
The captain will deal with him. He will take him to the local authorities and explain what happened. He needs to be held accountable for trying to stop this boat.
Magistra, we are actually going to an authority place, remember?
Exactly. Well, the captain, he can take care of this.
All right. Let's drag him back
Once
on.
we're safely in Brushwood, I would agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to drag him back on.
I'm going to go and search the priest.
Okay, you search the priest.
And everybody else, really. Anybody that's got any decent armour, any decent equipment, because it's all getting stripped and it's all coming on the boat. Because it can all get sold.
If I see you chopping off heads...
What with?
I do have a great sword, though, so...
You might just pull them off, but...
So, exploring everything, you will find 1, 2, 3, 4... Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 heavy crossbows.
Fucking hell.
Ooh, very nice.
What are we going to do? Is this party loot, or because this is going to blow the weight through the roof?
It's on the boat.
It's on the boat. We'll just sell it in Brushwood when we get there.
Yeah, just put it in party load. Don't worry about blowing the weight, because, as you say, it's on the boat.
7...
8 heavy crossbows.
how the fuck to do this? Fuck, I can't remember how to
See, I'm glad you're here, Rage, because I wouldn't even think about getting the loot.
I'm
I'm
tight-fisted and I can't say boys got to eat because I don't, but I need to buy nice things like another mall.
Mall in every town.
Right,
what
there
does
you go.
a construct need money for?
I've added you 8 heavy crossbows.
Thank you, Zed.
There are 1, 2. So there are 2 long swords. You've got 2 on your sheet, so just up that number to 3.
Got it. Done.
There are 2 short swords.
Can you add a short sword in? So I can't seem to add specific weapons in. I'm not sure if I'm doing it right or not.
So when you do, you can do the search, right? And bring it up on the search.
Hang on.
So control space, and then just drag it from there onto the party sheet.
No, it's a short sword. Okay, you put that in, right?
Yeah, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maces.
Is there a goggle of night there?
No, there isn't goggles and night visions. 6 maces. The priest, the tiny priest, has a mace, so that makes it 7 maces, and a shield, which I've dragged on, and a suit of half plate,
and a blindfold of night sight.
Half plate. I can add another one in because there's already one of those. Or did you?
No, yeah, I've just added that in. I've just dragged it over.
Almost
that's
standard
it.
by the half plate.
The rest of them are just wearing leather armor. So you can get 8 sets of leather armor. So that takes you to 9 sets.
So that half plate in itself is just worth a shit ton of money. So
Fuck me, we need to sell some stuff though, folks. I mean, we're this is crazy how much shit we're carrying around at the moment.
Or open our own shop.
Once we've dealt with the ruin, we can head up to somewhere like Sicklestead or Sticklestead, or further south, maybe to
Yeah,
Modron,
somewhere where
or
they can buy magical
Brushwood.
items.
Maybe Brushwood's got a decent place to
Maybe
sell it.
Brushwood, yeah.
Well, why not speak to the mayor at Noltec and see if he wants to buy this armor for his troops?
we
His
already
guard.
sold him a load of armor for his
Yeah.
guard.
Oh, we
Already
did,
sold
didn't we?
him a
Yes.
load for the militia.
Yeah, fuck him.
Okay. You bound the thug and drag him back onto the ship. The captain brings a ship into shore now to allow you to kind of easily get on and off the ship. Drops a plank down for you to walk up and down. So you gather all the loot.
So can I give some medical aid to anybody who was hurt during that on the ship, the sailors?
I've already healed Wilhelm.
Oh, fantastic.
Can I take a short rest?
Yeah, I'm going to take a short rest as well.
Okay, you can take a short rest on the boat, no problem, as you continue down to Brushwood. So you continue. So the next hour, you are probably about there. It's probably going to take you 2 more hours. So let's see. You're probably going to get to about 5:30. Let's call it close to 7 o'clock by the time you arrive at the area outside of Brushwood designated for boats, so a small dock. Brushwood itself is not on the river. It's about a quarter of a mile inland to the north, but there are there's a proper kind of well-defined road that runs from the road itself, the Lost Road, that runs sort of that loop, sort of Seastrand, Sticklestead, Modron, Brushwood, Teagull, Sunlit, and etc. That kind of big loop. There's also a road that runs down from Sticklestead to Brushwood because that's the one you followed as well. So you arrive about 10 to 7. The captain pulls the boat up and he kind of thanks you.
We're on the opposite, just out of character, we're on the opposite side of the bank to where we want to be, aren't we?
Correct, yeah.
So, in character, I'm going to speak to the captain and say, Captain, sir, is there any chance you could, when we need to, maybe in the next few hours, be able to transport us to the other side of the bank?
It's going to take us a couple of hours to unload and make sure the stevedores get the goods up into Brushwood. We were not going to turn the boat around until tomorrow morning. We were going to...
Surely there's another small boat or something.
A ferry or something, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
The thing is, it's evening, so we won't be setting off tonight anyway. Surely.
Oh, yeah.
Don't call me Shirley.
Sounds like long rest.
So
yeah, okay.
My suggestion would be rest overnight in Brushwood. Take a little bit of time now to see whether we can find anywhere to sell things in the morning or tonight, and then set off first thing early in the morning.
No, I agree with that, definitely. In that case, what we're going to do with the captive, then are we going to hand him into the local authority here?
Well, the captain could do it because it was his boat that they attacked. We were just
True.
guards.
Correct. Yeah, there are guards. There are a couple of the Lord Gasconfold's knights kind of patrolling the dock area. He has a regular patrol here for obvious reasons. He needs to make sure that the goods flow in and out of the area.
The spice must flow.
I want to ask around if there's anywhere to sell all of our shit, just to lighten up the stuff that we've been dragging around for weeks.
Right, just bear with me. I'm just looking up Brushwood at the moment.
If we can't, then maybe we could try and do a deal with a captain, because he can sell stuff as he travels around, so we could sell him some stuff as well. And he can turn a profit off us.
Well, Captain only really goes up and down this river, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Transporting copper.
But between the two, he may be able to do something. I don't know.
Does he go down as far as Modron?
The captain sometimes goes down as far as Modron, but he wasn't scheduled to take this down to Modron. This has been scheduled to go up to the Lord's Castle. Some of it anyway, and some of it will be sold on at Brushwood.
There's no river up there.
By
is
road.
there?
By road.
By road,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
We were only going to Brushwood, weren't we? We weren't doing the road trip as well.
No,
It was just
no,
the
just
river
Brushwood.
journey. Yeah. L'Oreal, did you say you were interested in this half plate?
But I could be. This armor I've got on is very fine, but we seem to be hitting more danger than I thought, and maybe I should look for better protection at some point.
What is it you're wearing at the moment? I'll take a look.
Adamantine chain shirt, which is very good, but yeah, not quite as good as half plate in terms of protection.
I mean, before we sell shit, we should figure out if anybody needs anything from our stock, right? If you want me to send you stuff, let me know now, and I'll ping it
Where are
across.
those hundreds of
Here's a question, Zed. Would I be able to get the adamantite transferred into half plate, or?
Right, do you have adamantine at the moment?
We've got
Yes.
adamantine chain shirt.
No, you wouldn't be able to.
Wouldn't be able to. Okay. I might hang on to the adamantine chain shirt for the moment then.
Where's
so
all
people
the
know,
arrows that
what-
we bought? I mean, Jet bought. What is
They're
it?
on Jet's body.
Oh, right.
We've got leather armor, we've got shield, we've got chain shirt, we've got half plate armor, and we've got a breastplate, and a whole shit ton of weapons.
Well, it's 3 breastplate.
Yeah, I didn't give the quantities. We've got short swords, maces, heavy crossbows, daggers, all kinds of stuff. So if anybody wants anything, look in the party loot now, and I'll send it across to you. If we don't, I want to try and get rid of as much as we can, just to lighten shit up.
I was going to say, don't forget what's in the bag as well. We could ideally find a banker tonight in this town and maybe convert some of this gold and silver into smaller. Or
How do I
store
look
it somewhere.
inside the bag?
Hang on, where is the bag of holding?
Oh, it's on. Jeleni's got it. No, yeah,
Who?
not Jeleni. Sorry.
We found Jelena.
L'Oreal.
L'Oreal's got it.
Yes,
Yeah,
I've got it.
Jeleneth does not have a bag of holding.
She better not. Get to our camp, stolen our bag of holding, and vanished into the woods again.
So that's why we're looking for her.
I mean, most of this stuff actually can probably go into the bag of holding without causing any encumbrance. So I don't think we'd necessarily need to stop here and sell here.
No, but if we're going to spend the night here, why don't we just try and get rid of stuff while we're here?
I don't know whether we get the best prices here, to be honest.
We care at this point? I don't know.
For this stuff, I don't think prices, short swords and long swords and stuff. You're not going to get.
like
you're not going to get like.
It's whether we want to spend the time bartering in the morning as well, because we're not going to find anyone to trade tonight.
We have a spellcasting focus, a crystal. I don't know where that came from.
No idea where that came from.
What?
Party loot under weapons there's a focus, a crystal.
Huh.
And we've also
5 lots of artwork.
Right. Yeah, and a whole bunch of jewels and gems. I would guess that's more big city kind of stuff. What I want to try and do is get rid of the heavy common items that we've got, like weapons and armor, if there's somewhere we can sell it. So what time is it now?
It's about 7 p.m, 7:15 p.m.
Will there be anywhere open now that we can sell stuff, or do we have to fuck around in the morning?
You might still find a few.
A smithy might be open.
Smithy,
Yeah.
general
or
store.
a general. I would have thought.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to try and find that this evening before we go to bed, so in the morning we can head out straight away and just deal with this fucking tower we keep hearing about.
It may be worth converting this into cash and seeing if they've got anywhere that's got any
Potions.
small potions of healing. Just the common potions of healing.
An alchemist, yes.
Well,
Is any
we've
of
got
that
enough.
stuff here?
So it's a good idea, Rage. We've got cash at the moment. So why don't we have Team 1 go and find potions, and Team 2 try and go and sell shit? because we don't need to sell shit to buy stuff because we've got enough money as it
Yeah,
is.
yeah. It just
So why don't we do that?
Be a replacement.
Yeah, so we'll just split up and let's try and be efficient before we hit the sack tonight. Before we hit the pub tonight.
Pub, yeah.
So Zed, trying to find somewhere to sell all of the common items that we've got, and somebody somewhere is going to go and try and find some potions. Somebody who's much better at negotiating.
Yeah, we need 2 charismatics, one to sell, one to buy.
Okay. I don't mind trying to purchase potion.
I mean, Rage, I don't know if you noticed, I'm charismatic as fuck me.
Absolutely, I can tell.
I'm going to go and assist buying potions.
He's charismatic in a special way, at least.
I mean, I can intimidate the shit out of people if you need me to. All right, I'll try and sell stuff in an intimidating, slightly scared.
I'll go with the selling side because I'll be carrying stuff. I would have thought.
Okay.
So you head up the road into Brushwood. Brushwood is little more than a village. Probably about 500 people maximum living here. Looking around, the majority of people you see are human, specifically Tharbrian. There are a couple of elves and half elves, 1 or 2 halflings that you kind of see on the road, but nothing. They're definitely not in any kind of prominence. What's interesting, though, is just as you were approaching Brushwood, there is a rather large and grandiose temple.
Do we recognise to whom it is dedicated?
Mitra.
L'Oreala, the fuck?
Which one's that one?
Right.
The lawful good goddess. The other thing, Brushwood sits amongst fertile farmland, and even where you've come up this road, maybe half a mile, you've probably passed 3 or 4 farms, distinct kind of farms and farm areas, kind of off the road as you've kind of headed up there. You arrive into Brushwood. As I say, it's not huge, so there's probably no more than maybe 100 or so buildings in here. There's the big temple. You can ask as you approach the town, the village, and you're pointed to sort of the most central part of Brushwood, where you'll find there appears to be like a general store, just say Sarens across the top. There is a blacksmith's, denoted by a horseshoe and hammer above a door. Also, the fact that there is a billowing forge to the one side. And there's a separate leather workers as well. Again, there is a skinning rack on the outside the leather workers that's currently stretching what appears to be some kind of cowhide. There is an inn. The inn is a single-story inn, not too big. Maybe a little bit smaller than the inn in Noltec.
Okay, well, why doesn't somebody go and secure us rooms while Rage and I go and sell shit?
And the inn is called the Jolly Scarecrow.
Jolly Scarecrow.
And there is a picture of Wurzel Gummidge.
My God, let's go back a bit.
If you see the barmaid's Aunt Sally, I'll be well impressed.
So those are the main things. So it looks like the general store is still open. The leather worker appears to be closed, or at least the door is closed, and you can still hear sort of hammering on metal coming from the smithy. And there is a quite raucous sound, coming from the inn.
Oh, we'll be going to the inn. I wouldn't worry about that. So, and the general store is open or not?
Yeah, it appears to be.
What do you reckon, Rage? We could smithy or general store?
Both. Start at the smithy first. See.
All right.
I'm going to the inn
All right, Ember, you head off to the inn.
because I'm
All right.
tired.
So I'll walk into the smithy, bang on the door, nose around.
As you bang on the door is opened by a smallish, youngish woman, maybe in her late teens, sort of 17, 18. She's kind of wearing sort of woolen breeches, a shirt, leather apron, pair of goggles kind of resting on the top of her head, and in her hand she's got a set of very heavy leather gloves. Her hair is kind of light brown, kind of in a plait, kind of curled around, comes around here. Yes, can I help you? That's
Hello, love. What's your
closing up. Well, my name. Thanks for that. I've got.
I'm going to do that every time now, Zed.
I know you are. My name's Kate.
Hello, Kate. Today is the best day of your life. Have we got a deal for you? The orcs are massing in the west. They're coming this way. We've got the solution for you. We've got a stack of armor, a stack of weapons, and we're ready to sell them.
You're an orc, aren't you?
Huh?
You're an orc, aren't you?
No, half orc. Totally different.
Ah,
More on the half than the orc, to be fair.
right. And who's that?
He's a big fucker. He can hit things really hard and decapitate people that he's pissed off with. So, yeah, between you and me, don't piss him off, all right?
She kind of steps past you, almost blanking you out, and she sort of looks at Rage. Can I touch it?
What? What do you mean by it?
It?
Can we be a little more specific? And it speaks. Well, not all of it. You know, the top bit speaks.
She wants to feel
Other
the
bits
wood.
don't.
Can I? I've not seen
What
one.
am I doing
What is it? What is this? Is this
It's a
your?
big fucker that cuts
this-
heads off.
Is this your guardian? I've heard. Are you a wizard?
Am I? Totally. I am a wizard. This is my bodyguard, and he cuts people's heads off.
Dad's told me about wizards that have guardians. Is this your guardian? Does he follow
Yes.
you around? Does what you
Oh,
want?
totally. He does whatever I ask him.
Can you make him dance?
Yes, I can.
He can fucking try.
Oh, why don't I have this kind of spell? Why don't I have it? And I'm just going to turn around to Rage and say, dance.
If you say dance, monkey boy, I'm gonna...
I see you, Rage, standing in the shop.
Well, he can dance, but he's carrying stuff, and I don't want him to shake the walls and knock the forge down. So bad timing. Another time, sure.
Ah, he's interesting though. Did you make him?
In a kind of sexy way, or in a forgy kind of way?
In a forgy kind of. What do you mean, sexy kind of way?
Oh, I'll tell you when you're older, dear. Kate.
I know about those. I've got my boyfriend.
Oh, have you? You've done the
Yeah.
sexy thing as well.
Don't tell Dad.
The fuck is this going?
I'm glad I'm not there.
I have no idea where this is going. She's quite an innocent but very inquisitive young lady.
Clearly.
A little bit of a tomboy, but also quite aware of her femininity. And she's genuinely interested from the fact that she's grown up with a smith in Rage, right? She's never seen a warforged before. She's not sure what it is. She's heard, because her father would, you find out, was an adventurer. Didn't take an arrow to the knee, just retired. And so she's heard of wizards with guardians. That's why she's asking these questions. She's just curious.
Rage will lean forward, just cup his hand around Kurgan's ear and go, Kurgan, it's a fine line. Get it back on track. And then
Okay,
step
anyway,
back.
yes, the answer is it's all proportionate. He's very big. Everything's very big. We have got some stuff that we could sell you to help you guys in the future when the orcs come this way. And I'm half, not orc.
Da!
Oh, have I got to do this again?
Da! And then the hammering stops. What is it, Kate? There's a half, not orc, here with a wooden metal man. They've got stuff to sell us. Are we interested? Yeah, show him in. Let's see what they've got. Come on then.
Come on, Protector, follow me. I'm going to regret this so much.
Rage will just follow, just shaking his head, stomping a little bit.
Maybe step on his foot every now and again.
The smith himself is slightly. I mean, it's a bit odd because she's quite. She's pale skinned. She's Caucasian, but he's slightly darker. Really swarthy. Very very muscular. Black hair. And topless. He's just got like a leather apron around his waist, and then he's obviously his woolen breeches. He's not naked. He's not Arsenal's chaps kind of. I'm digging myself in a hole here. Now. I have no idea where this is going.
The Smiths in this world.
Yeah, plenty of them. He kind of gestures to a workbench. Says, "All right, then, let's have it out there on the bench."
What?
Oh my god!
Oh, you didn't, Zed. You really didn't.
It's gladiator all over again.
Please don't send me to negotiate again.
I think it's funny. You are one of the most charismatic people in the party, apart from the bard, I guess.
Oh, okay.
So, show me. Let me see the words.
So
Let
war
me
is
see your goods.
Orcs, West, blah, big dude, Protector, bunch of stuff, sell.
Okay. And what are you showing him? And Medi lost it.
So, I mean, the goal is to try and get rid of as many common items that we have as possible, like traditional steel stuff. So that's going to be plate, half plate, weapons, anything that a smith could resell easily.
Okay.
I'd like to find out if he's interested in gems. I guess probably not, but maybe he could do something with them, at least for ornamental armor or something like that.
Right, let's have a look. So,
We'll whip it out on the bench.
you whip it all out on the bench and you show him what you've got. Short swords. He kind of looks over the short swords. He's average quality, not made by a skilled merchant, metal worker like myself.
No, but I've got pointy ends.
Kate here could do better than this. 5 gold each.
This is where I'm expected to know the value of an actual short sword, right?
Take it.
Yeah.
Take it.
It's all profit.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I'm thinking at this stage. Hang on, so we got 2 short swords, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Well, if you look on the sheet, it actually says the price of the item.
He goes through the maces and he picks one up and he kind of looks at it and he pulls a face and he goes, "What's this on the end of here?"
They may need cleaning, I suppose.
Said, as we're discussing, can I add gold and delete items?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So what are we looking at now? The maces?
Yeah.
7 maces.
Not really my thing. Not really the stuff that the knights buy. I'll give you 20 for the lot.
Deal.
Okay. He'll
I've seen a lot of
offer
negotiation going on here.
He'll offer you 5 for the Morning Star.
You're right. There isn't much negotiation. It might be better to try and
5 for that. You must be mad.
It would be better to give us like a price for everything and then negotiate at the end.
All right,
Right.
hold on then. All right, so 5 for the Morning Star.
I can attest for that Morning Star, though. I've been on the receiving end of it.
Definitely works.
And he's a bit dented.
It did work.
Okay, so I'll offer you 5 for the Morning Star. He'll offer you 5 for the 3 hand axes. he will offer you 20 for the long swords.
You writing this down, Zed? Because I've got a pen here.
Yeah, no, I'm writing it down. He'll offer you 1 for the 2 daggers. Heavy crossbows and short bows, not really his thing.
All right, fair enough. What about we've got chainmail, we've got half plate, and we've got 3 breastplates. And a shield, actually.
He'll offer you 25
Do
for
you
the
want to
chain.
keep the shield though?
I don't. And that's what I said before. If anybody wants stuff, now's the time to say it, right?
Oh no, just that's true. No,
You've taken L'Orealla's plate out, haven't you? Half plate out, haven't you?
No. She decided not to take it.
All right, sorry.
Is that right, Evil?
Yeah, correct. If there's no way of that we know of that we can transfer any kind of enchantment or move the material across, then no, I'll stick with what I've got.
So,
you need
yeah,
Master
no.
Crafter or something to do that, wouldn't you?
Possibly.
Okay. When it comes to the
was
half
thinking about
plate and the breastplate, he puts those to one side, and he just says, "Look, let's deal with all this little stuff. We'll come to this big stuff in a minute." So for all this little stuff, so the short swords, the mace, the morning star, the hand axes, the long swords, the 2 daggers, the chainmail, and the shield, he is prepared to offer you 96 gold pieces total.
96 when you got the orcs coming around the corner here in a couple of weeks. Are you sure that you want to go with 96? I mean, they've seen some action. They've done some damage. I mean, look, even Rage here, Mr. Protector, who's proportionally big, he's taken some dents. This is good stuff. And some of it's a bit rusty, needs a bit of a spit and polish.
You feel Rage, you feel something stroking your arm. and the girl is there just kind of touching to see whether you're made of wood or metal. And as soon as she realizes what she's doing and you've spotted her, she pulls her hand away really quickly and blushes.
She got a cross from Rage.
She's looking for a bit of wood.
No, she hasn't got a crush on Rage. She's just very, very intrigued. She's never seen a Warforged before, and she's a maker, and she wants to know what he's made of and how he's made, and whether he can think for himself or whether he's his pet.
I'm surprised Rage hasn't actually said anything.
Surprised Rage hasn't hit him with them all.
I've said things. I have said things.
Well, he says, tricky. Don't have a lot of coin myself. Give me a persuasion roll.
Persuasion.
I'm chucking this quarter stuff for free.
Quarter stuff.
Well, I mean, that's not great. So I think we are going to use our inspiration on that.
Okay. We will inspire ourselves completely.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Tell you what, I'll take it to 100, but that's my final offer.
Oh, fuck it, that'll do.
Wait, hang on. You're rolling perception, not
Oh, was it?
Yeah, you rolled perception.
Yeah, you roll perception.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hang on. Instead of 3.
Well spotted.
So it's it's a +1 on top of that, so it's 15.
Yeah, okay, makes no difference. Yeah, so for all this stuff, he says, I'll give you 100.
Take it.
Oh, right. We'll do that.
Okay.
All right, so I'll add another 100 gold. I'll add 100 gold in.
I'll take off the stuff.
And you take off the stuff. And then he wanted to talk about the armor afterwards, right?
Correct.
All right. And while we're doing that, I said, so, Kate, out of interest, you seem to be fascinated by my protector here. How much would you actually pay to go on a date with him?
No.
Well, I don't know that my boyfriend would be happy.
Oh, you can take him as well. My protector will be fine with it.
Are you actually turning into a Warforged pimp?
I don't know. Would he answer all my questions?
Looking
You can-
slightly sideways at Rage, I'm going to say,
you can see
yes.
his eyes intensifying a little bit, and energy starting to course across the outside of his plates.
Listen, we're in town for one night, or if my protector prefers, one evening. I'm sure, fairly sure, he would answer some questions, should you have them. But more than that, I'd have to leave it to his discretion. But I understand he's fairly open.
They do a great maple pecan pie down at the inn. Would you
Ah,
join me for maple pecan pie and cream?
Rage?
I don't eat.
He doesn't eat. Forgot about that bit. But you can have pecan pie. I'll buy you pecan pie.
Okay,
hungry
that
now.
sounds good. Ember, the food smells delicious in the inn.
Stop it, you make me hungry.
And as you've gone in, there's a big, like, all the tables been pushed apart, and there's a big area in the middle of the inn with about 24 people dancing in a big long line. And there's a bard up on stage playing effectively line dancing music.
Oof.
Hmm.
About
Kelgar
to enter rage.
in this time, Kelgar is also going to have gone to the inn and is going to
Line
get
dance?
food and beer and prepare to upstage this foppish fool.
I mean, it's not the worst you've heard by any stretch of the imagination. It's not the best you've heard, and probably not the best you've turned out occasionally, but it's up there. This guy, this bard, seems to be pretty good, and he's kind of wearing leather trousers. He's got a silk shirt with like tassed string that's open up, and you can see all of his chest hair coming out, and he's playing away with his little hat on a thing, and he's dancing around the stage, and every so often a girl comes up and dances with him and stuff like that.
You're not a gnome, is he?
No, it's not. No, he's human.
Thank God.
Get ready for a battle of the bands.
Lights have gone off.
Yeah, I'll get him back on in a second. Back to the thing. Well, these 4 pieces, he said, they're in pretty good condition. The half plate, a little bit scorched.
Yeah, sorry about that.
A little bit damaged, but I'd be interested. I can't give you anything close to what they're worth.
Can you be a little more precise in that? Give me an offer. Make me an offer and something that seems reasonable to you.
He goes, okay. Ben's, he goes, just give me 1 minute. Kate, keep an eye on things. And he disappears out and comes back about 5 minutes later with a box about this kind of size. Places it on the table, lifts the lid.
He's got these
There is-
exploding puppies.
There is a diamond in there.
See, diamond in there.
Best I can give you, he says, the best I've got, this diamond worth 500 gold pieces.
Sorry, Zed, what's this for? Is this for the half plate?
For the half plate and the breastplates.
Ooh,
How many breastplates were there?
3.
3, sorry.
No.
It's not great. I tell you what.
That's what I'm saying. That's why he said. So that's his best offer. He can't do any more than that.
Tell you what. How much a breastplate's worth? I've got no idea.
So if you want to buy a breastplate, it would be 400. Typically, if you're going to sell it, it'd be 200 each. So what he's offering you is 246. So normally you'd be able to sell this standard without haggling at about 925 gold pieces. So he's offering you about half of what you would normally be able to get it for.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Smith, because you got your tits out, I'll give you the 3 breastplates for the diamond. Can't do better than that.
I'd rather take the half plate for the diamond.
Okay. That's fair.
You know what? Tonight's your special night. We can do that.
Deal.
Have I got a diamond already? No, we don't have a diamond.
No, a 500 gold piece diamond's enough to do a low level res, right?
It is.
What?
There you
If
go.
someone happens to have the spell.
Yeah.
Don't think anyone's got the spell.
Probably not, because you don't
You
really
will.
have a cleric in the party.
Wait,
Why can't
yeah,
I
we
find
do.
a diamond?
Oriana's a cleric.
Is she, though?
No, can't find a diamond, Zed.
No, hold on. I'm building one right now as we speak.
Oh, right, okay.
Actually, we got a better deal than that because half of 275 is not 500.
All right, so I'll take the half plate out then.
Yep.
Half plate armor. Delete. Yes, there you go. So we've still got 3 breastplates. We've got the leather armor, 8 heavy crossbows, 2 short bows.
I know, we need to sell those to.
Why is there a quarterstaff in there?
Huh?
Well, I can store the heavy crossbows easily enough because they'll all go in the back.
Okay.
Yeah. And they're quite handy.
Yeah, I mean, we're overweight at the moment, but my assumption, I don't know how we want to do this. My assumption is some of that shit is in the bag.
That's-
hold.
I think we said everything
We
in the
aren't
party
overweight.
everything in the party was in the bag, didn't we? Or most
Yeah.
of what's in the party was in the bag,
Yeah.
and as long as the party doesn't go above the bag, we're fine.
That's right.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. So at the moment, we're 454 of 300. So we're, 150 over the party loot.
Right. I've just dropped a diamond on your character sheet worth 500 gold pieces.
Character sheet on my sheet or the party
The
sheet?
party sheet.
Oh,
yeah, I see
nice. Yeah.
You've got 7
500
pieces of
gold
artwork.
pieces.
I know, we're going to sell those to an art museum.
Um,
I think selling it in a city is
5.
probably better than in a
Yeah.
little village town.
and the Smith. That's what the Smith says. He says, I'm being genuinely honest. He explains that really, he's only got, he doesn't have a lot of cash, right? It's all tied up in the shop. It's tied up in his goods. It's tied up in the things that you can see around the shop. The 100 gold that he's given you has almost cleared him out. He's got some cash left, but not much. The diamond is the best he can offer you, and he says, I know if I took the breastplates off you and gave you this diamond, I'd be the one that was, I would feel like I wasn't dealing with you fairly. Hence my offer for the plate armor.
We'll take it.
Does he? I'll have a look around. Does he have a great axe by any chance?
Does he have a
Give
mace?
a maul.
A maul, sorry.
Let's have a look.
What you want is a maul that's got a head on both ends.
He has a great axe, yes.
Okay. I'll have a quick look at it, and then say, I'll pull the greatsword out. Straight swap for the great axe.
Are you going to take the great axe off the wall? Because currently it's on the wall and it's
Yes.
kind of an angle. Okay.
Yeah, I'll have a feel of it, see what it's like, see what the edge is like, and if it's decent, I'll say straight swap for the great axe.
As you take it off, you notice that there is a very intricate sort of silvery filigree design that runs halfway up the shaft and onto both heads of the great axe. Seems to depict a dragon. And he smiles at you.
I'll turn it around and go, that's very pretty.
He smiles. You like faux cutter, do you?
I like axes. What's its story?
Elf prince. 2,000 years ago.
Interesting. That's about when I was. No, that's after my time.
We, me and, are you an adventurer?
You could describe us as that, yes.
Well, about 10 or so years ago, me and my band of adventurers, we found it, kept it, It served me well.
You found it. Where the hell do you find something like that?
In a tomb.
In a tomb.
Have you not raided any of the tombs?
We may have done a little bit of it.
We may have visited some older areas of the world, yes.
Good. Well, hopefully you too will find these kind of things.
Can I do an Arcana check on it to see if there's anything I can... I mean, it's not detect magic, but is there anything that would indicate that it's of a magical nature?
The fact that it's got a name and the fact that it's got very fine mithril filigree on it says it's probably magical. And rage, it's incredibly, it's very finely balanced. In fact, weight-wise, it feels lighter than it should. And when you kind of swing it, you can almost feel it cutting the air as it swings. And the blade is incredibly sharp.
He seems quite taken by this. How much are you selling it for?
$12.50.
I'm not that taken with it.
I don't think he's that taken with it. I think you misunderstand.
Mm-hmm.
We could do something. How about... We have some breastplates we need to get rid of.
Okay. So, breastplates.
3 of them, from memory, because I haven't got the window open.
Breastplates plus 500 gold.
Ooh.
He wants his diamond back.
No, give him the gold, not the diamond.
Really, Kurgan. I can come back for this at some point.
What? You're just going to come back and kill him and take it?
No,
I don't think that's...
I'll. I've had enough of individual choices. I think the money could be put to better use for the rest of the group.
Well, I mean, it could be, but we have 3 breastplates and your longsword. And God knows we've got enough mauls waiting for us around the world at the moment to be picked up.
No, it's fine. I just wanted a great axe to replace the greatsword. That's all. Just a normal one.
Just a normal one.
Yep.
I've got one at the back.
This is beautiful, and I may well come back for it. But
So just reference, that's a great axe plus 1 you've got in your hand.
Yeah.
What about the 3 breastplates and 200 gold? That seems like a fair and reasonable rounded number.
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
He takes one of the breastplates, he kind of looks it up and kind of turns it around, kind of feels the weight. Do you know what? I like you. It's been a while since I've met your kind here. Deal. 3 breastplates, 200 gold. Axe is yours.
Perfect. Done.
I'll take that 200 out of my individual.
No, you won't, Rage.
Yeah.
No, you won't. This is mine. It's Christmas.
Actually, you're an orc. You can carry it.
Now I'm taking the gold out of mine. You keep it in yours. I'm doing this deliberate. I'm doing this. No, I'm paying for it. Breastplate's gone.
Is this just so you can pimp me out?
Totally not. Totally not.
Okay, I've dropped a great axe plus 1 on your character sheet, Rage.
And you've deleted the breastplates. Yes,
I've deleted the breastplates. I haven't deleted the gold though.
I'll give him the great sword. I'll give him the great
gold
sword
out
as well.
of my gold came out of my loot.
Okay. All right.
So
you give him the great sword as well?
I'll give him the great sword and the scabbard with it, yeah.
Okay, cool. I've deleted that of your character sheet. All right. He smiles. Well, been a pleasure.
Well, it's been fantastic. Thank you. I believe that Kate now has a date with my protector. So we are going to have pecan pie and ale at the pub. If you would like to join us, it would be lovely if we could buy you a pint.
Well, never say no to beer. I'll be
Then
there
let's
in
go
half
have
an
a
hour.
beer.
Okay.
Was it called
All right.
faux cutter, did you say?
Faux
cutter.
cutter, yeah.
Yeah. It looked pretty and it had a cool name. I couldn't resist it.
I was going to go and help buy potions, but seeing this Temple of Mistra, it is Mistra, isn't it?
Mitra.
Mitra.
Oh, Mitra. Oh, right. Sorry, ignore that.
Temple of Mitra, yeah.
Isn't that you, Evil? Or L'Oreala?
Nope.
No? Oh, okay.
Isn't that temple the opposite of the thing we just cleared out of Gorgons?
Nope.
Oh.
I respect Mitra and her followers, but no.
Mitra is the god of justice, fire, and law. Definitely female god. Domains are fire, good, healing, law, protection, sun. She's lawful good aligned, and her symbol is scales of justice. You have seen Mitran temples and statues to Mitra in other places. In fact, if I remember rightly, the Nightbringer temple, where you found the Nightbringer's mask, depicted scenes of the Dark One fighting Mitra.
And depending on how on board L'Oreala is with her new goddess, she may be running in here and sacking the place.
Mitra's not a god of sun, though, so maybe
Yeah, she
not.
got the thing of sun, hasn't it?
But she's not the goddess of the sun directly.
No.
Yeah, there is a bit of there would be a little bit of that, but she's not the worst one.
Or maybe just shit in the collection box then, rather than sacking it.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I'm a little polytheistic.
Sekka is the one that Alina is more opposed to because Sekka is the god of light and its primary domain is sun, whereas sun is sort of the last domain for Mitra. You going into the temple?
Well, I thought it was a Mistra temple. Sorry, so I'm good. I will still go in and have a look.
There is a middle-aged man wearing.
There is something that I may wish to pick up in the temple, actually.
Wearing, typical kind of clerical vestments. He's currently talking to. There's a man and a woman kind of knelt down in front of the altar, and he's currently blessing them. He kind of glances over his shoulder, and I'll be with you in a moment.
And I'll nod, and certainly.
After sort of 4 or 5 minutes, he comes. He kind of touches both of them on the head, and you hear him sort of say, "Mitra be with you." And they both rise, and they kind of, the girl curtsies, the man bows, shakes hands, and they kind of walk past you with big smiles on their face. Now, how can I help? Not seeing you around here. You must be new. Passing through?
Yeah, we are passing through. I am new to the area. I'm just interested in what Mitra teaches. I mean, I grew up in a temple of Mistra, and she is a wonderful goddess of great knowledge and beauty. And how does Mitra compare to her? Are you similar? You seem to have almost a similar name.
Interesting. Knowledge, you say? Well, my goddess is not so much about knowledge, she's about justice, making sure that the world is a just and fair place for all. But she teaches that we should be good to all, that we should give healing and succor to those who need it, that we should cleanse evil with fire.
Oh. And how do you treat your acolytes? Do you treat them with fire? Or do you teach them the correct ways of learning?
They are taught the correct... I don't understand the question. We teach our acolytes in both actions and...
Are you kindly to your acolytes?
I would hope so. I'm sure they would disagree. I'm stern and focused on ensuring that they fully embrace the teachings of my god or my goddess. But I am actually, Mitra's got to be a male because he's listed as god of justice, and there are goddesses, so Mitra's probably a male. I've always thought Mitra would be a female.
Oh, I did as well.
Yeah, we'll call her a goddess. I'll change this to goddess, and then I don't get confused in the future. Yes, I am. I mean, my goddess is about justice, and so I treat I treat my acolytes in a just and fair manner.
That's good to know. That is how it should be. Yes, indeed. Well, thank you for your time.
He looked puzzled at you. Oh, well, okay. I'm glad I could help.
No, I just can I just confess something to you?
Of course.
Where I grew up, there were things that shouldn't have been done, but were done, and luckily somebody better came along and removed the person who did that. So now I'd just like to make sure that other people aren't subject to what I've been through. So I just wanted to make sure that you are a good priest for your flock.
Well, I must be doing something right because Brushwood appointed me as their leader.
L'Oreal is looking very bemused at this, but also a little concerned for Maddie.
No, well, if they've been wise enough to appoint you as their leader, then surely you must be doing good work, and well done. Thank you. And I'll reach over and I will pat him on the shoulder, sort of half affectionately.
He still looks a bit bemused at this. He nods, but seems a little bemused.
I have a little more practical request, if possible. I'm looking for a little powdered silver. Would you happen to have any in stock that you would be willing to part with?
Powdered silver. I can probably.
Usually an ingredient for the ceremony spell.
And is it? Is there a particular value that you need?
25 gold pieces per use.
25 gold pieces per use. Okay. Well, we do have our own supplies. Are you a wielder of the divine, madam?
I am a follower of Silberith, but I respect many of the gods.
Well, I can. How much do you wish to purchase? I can spare a few. I can spare a few ounces.
I don't know how many ounces is 25 gold pieces worth of silver.
Well, let's call it one to be simple. 1 ounce per cast. Each is 25 gold. Really simple.
Perhaps 3 ounces.
I can do that. Yes. Please, and he indicates a small box on the side. Just leave the money there. Whatever you think is worth the value of this, and I will return shortly.
How much do I like Mintra? A fair amount. I'll be fair. She's the goddess of justice. I will pay the just price.
Okay. And he comes back with 3 vials of powdered silver. So he's enough. Each vial is enough for a single use ceremony spell.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Back to the inn. It's busy in here. It's hot. It's sweaty. It's a little bit smelly. People are having a good time. There's dancing. There's carousing. There's everything going on.
Have I managed to secure food and drink for myself?
You have secured food and drink for yourself, yes.
Okay.
Anything in particular that you're looking to eat?
What do they have?
Well, they have all sorts. But the speciality of the night is honeysuckled boar.
Sounds good to me.
And it's very crispy. So the outer skin is incredibly crispy. The inside melts in your mouth. And it's served with warm bread.
Sound good. Kelgar will eat until he is sated and drink as well.
Couple of silver.
Very well.
And yeah, it's good. It's very, very nice. And you continue, the bard that's playing shifts tempo. Let's have a look how well he's doing. Oh, the next song he plays falls flat with the audience, and maybe half the audience goes sit down and starts drinking. You know how it is, right? When you're in a club and the DJ reads the crowd wrong and puts the wrong song on, and half the dance floor disappears. And then when that song finishes, he gets it going again with the right kind of song for the mood. So he's currently in a read the crowd slightly wrong kind of mood. It's still okay. He's in tune and he's doing okay with it, but it's just not what the crowd were looking for.
Well, as he's clearly spent himself, Kelgar grunts in disgust, downs the rest of his beer, and then becomes invisible.
Okay.
Moves onto the stage.
Okay.
Shoves the guy off. And then in a thunderclap, careful not to actually include the guy or anyone else in the,
in the audience.
Range of said thunderclap, and a pyrotechnic blast of light appears. Dancing lights appear around him in the form of flames and then coalesce behind him in a flaming sort of shadow of himself as he begins to play Through the Fire and Flames by Dragon Force.
Give me a performance check with advantage.
Double one.
Presumably.
Oh. All right. The crowd, for about 10 seconds, just stop and stare. And then start dancing. And the dancing quickly turns into the mosh pit at the front, and everything gets going. Yeah, the whole thing, people start dancing, jumping up and down. A couple of people go up on tables and start jumping on tables. Beer starts going everywhere. They're enjoying this one. The bard looks a little bit sort of resigned, shall we say.
You've made a mortal enemy.
And he sits down and he starts to he sits down at a table just to the side of the stage, and he starts looking around, and he pulls out a sort of a banjo, and he's just tapping his foot, listening to you, smiling, tuning the banjo up.
Oh, game on.
Ding, 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 ding. But
It's going to get all deliverance on you.
yeah.
I don't know if this is dueling banjos territory.
This is definitely getting to dueling banjo territory. Yeah.
You got a furry mouth.
And as your Dragon Force tails out, the crowd go mad and stuff. And as soon as you kind of take a breath for Dragon Force at the end of Dragon Force, he comes in with the the intro to dueling banjos. Do you wanna go along with it?
Why not?
All right. So he cracks out the first one. Pretty good, actually. Very, very nice. Roll a performance check.
No, not Cotton Eye Joe.
But you follow up. The riposte that you give is smoother, slicker, more forceful. He kind of snarls a little bit, almost snarls at you, and then follows that.
Okay, I was going to somehow segue into Welcome to the Jungle.
Okay. He will continue. Well, he'll riposte you for a second. He's kind of lost the beat a little bit. He tries to segue from that into I don't know, what would he go for? Something fairly simple like Black Betty.
Okay.
But he misses the tempo and his vocals come out a little bit off key. Still good. He's still above 10, but he's not doing as well as he could. He seems to be thrown by your skill.
Okay. I'll certainly see his Black Betty and raise him a We Will Rock You.
Go for it. Yeah, you're nailing him. Absolutely nailing him. He switches from Black Betty into Volbeat's Devil's Bleeding Crown. But obviously geared towards the Overlord's Bleeding Crown. Let's see how he's doing. It's okay.
Okay. In which case,
He's got the crowd's attention. Several of them are dancing along to the tunes.
Okay. I shall attempt to finish him with Evermore.
Okay.
Rather than an Eldritch Blast.
Alongside. the thought had occurred to me.
And you belt out Evermore, and as the last notes of Evermore finish, he stands up and kind of puts his down, and he comes over and he claps you on the back and he goes, "Well fought, sir, you have bested me. May I know the name of my better?"
You speak to Kalgar. Come, play with me.
That sounds good. I'm Three Fingers, and he holds up one of his hands, and he literally has 3 fingers on his hand. He grabs his mandolin, and he starts to play alongside you.
Cool. Let's play the rest of the night away.
It's good fun. The rest of you arrive in the inn over the next you arrive in the inn probably when they're into their first song where they're battling out, and you get, like the rest of the crowd, you get swept away by the whole thing, banging on tables, eating food, stamping feet, and just generally having a really good time. And this goes on for the next 3 hours, actually. It gets towards sort of after 11 at night. A lot of the people are starting to leave. Some of them are way more worse for wear than they would be usually. The innkeeper is incredibly happy with the knight, so much so that he hands both you and Three Fingers 10 gold each.
Not to be sniffed at.
Well, at one point there was it was standing room only, and standing room jarring people's beers out their hands as you tried to move. As the battle kind of reached its crescendo, more and more people came in to listen to see what the songs and singing was about, and stayed for a good couple of hours drinking and eating and smoking. And you get rooms. The inn is, although it's a busy inn from perspective of people, you very quickly realise that they're all pretty much locals. And so as we kind of approach midnight, you're left, the last few people in the inn begin to kind of leave or are asleep at their tables, or in a couple of cases asleep on the floor. You are given rooms, you retire for the night, and I think that's where we'll call it an evening.
Awesome.
Very good.
Thanks for a good sesh.
No worries. Oh, Jet, I forgot you were around. You were so quiet, I forgot you were there.
I was probably going to be in the inn and just...
Yeah, my cat had gone straight to bed.
Yeah,
Ember would have gone to bed. Okay, no problem.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired and I think I've been falling asleep.
No worries. Okay.
I'd have been listening to the music.
That's fine.
Rage has got to sit and watch Kate in silence eating pecan pie.
Yes.
And by the way, the pecan pie is very, very nice. It's the whole food in here in this inn is superb. What you would learn over the course of the evening that it's a master chef. It's a halfling. Trained in the kitchens of the Overlord himself.
Oh.
I wonder if he could tell us a thing or two about the Overlord that might serve us later.
You could try and find out next week, couldn't you?
We could try and find out.
No game next week. Sorry,
next week.
No game next week. Week after next. Yeah. I am going to be knee-deep prepping for my weekend game next week. So. There we go. Hope you all enjoyed tonight.
I did. Yes, thank you very much.
2 weeks' time, we will rejoin for session 30.
Big 3-0.
Wow.
That means we've probably been running for about 99. You must have nearly 90 hours worth of video.
It would be, God, yes. It's 4 hours of video, so it's going to be about like 120.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, no wonder I've got no hard drive space. It's either that or the porn, who knows?
Yeah, exactly. Cool. Well, I'm going to guess then from next session you're going to head down into the different woods looking for the ruined keep and seeing what you can find.
Yep. Are we long resting now, by the way, or should we do that next week?
Yeah, do the